Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today's video is going to be a different one. We are going to be talking about my life here thus far on YouTube and the process that I've been through within the past year or shade over a year. And really, I wanted to make this video because it's a little bit more personal. It'll give you the opportunity for you guys to get to know me a little bit better, and also an opportunity for me to help you if you ever desire or want to start a YouTube channel of your own. And I'll definitely be able to talk on behalf of myself in regards to what I've experienced here on YouTube. But it may be different for you. It'll probably be different for you in some ways, but I think there are some things that are pretty universal, especially at the start of when you're starting out your YouTube, that a lot of new YouTubers will experience. So that is why I wanted to make this video, and I hope you guys enjoy. You know, one of the major things that I had issues with when it came to YouTube was being a perfectionist. I'm very much so a perfectionist, and I mean, even this week I was making a video. I started it Monday, and just yesterday, Friday, I deleted the whole video because I didn't think it was up to my expectations as to what I wanted for that video. And so I deleted the whole thing, and that's really what motivated me to make this, because it was like I wanted you guys to see the process of how I do my videos, and you know, and what I expect of myself out of these videos, which is very high standard, really. And sometimes when I go back to my older videos, I see issues in my older videos that I was like, wow, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even pick that up. And so really, I've made good videos, I would say, but I haven't made perfect videos. But I'm ranting a bit now, but I've re-recorded this video so many times to where this is your first time hearing it, but I've repeated myself so many times to where like it's almost like my brain doesn't even want to say it anymore, because it's been repeating it so many times. Because again, I'm very much so a perfectionist, and when I see something, when I envision something, I want it to be laid out just like that. So I wanted to visualize it in my head, and I want it to come out just like that, and when it's the final product. And you know, sometimes that doesn't happen. You know, sometimes it could look very different from what I'm recording now to when I'm actually editing. And so sometimes I scrap a video and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna restart. And so really, perfectionism when starting YouTube is going to possibly be a major issue. And I think you kind of have to go through it and kind of get used to, you know, uploading things that aren't perfect. You know, if I've already deleted that last video, so I can't, you know, post that anymore. But this video, for example, I'm probably not going to be the most comfortable at posting, just because it's a little more, it's a little bit more of an intimate video and a little bit more of a personal video. But this is one of the things where, you know, sometimes you just have to start posting, and that's leading to my next point. When starting YouTube, my biggest suggestion is to just post. If you have not posted on YouTube yet and you really want to be on YouTube and you want to try it out, just start posting. Because if you guys, you know, procrastinate too long and look up the how-tos and the shoulds and the should-nots, you're never going to post, because you're going to be so overwhelmed and inundated that you're going to be like, do I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? Don't focus on any of the external suggestions that people will give when first doing a YouTube channel. And I say this now because you can overwhelm yourself, really. And for me, being a perfectionist, I would easily overwhelm myself had I went to search, you know, how to create your first YouTube video, how to do this, how to do that. I would want to follow it to the T, and I would want to, you know, ace every single one of those tips. But really, my biggest suggestion to you when doing YouTube is just start uploading. Record, even if you have to record with your phone, record with your phone. If you have to record with your camera, record with your camera. But the most important thing, the most essential thing, is to start uploading. And to show you how much of a perfectionist I am, as I'm going through this video, I am experiencing doubts in regards to how articulate I am. Am I coming across clearly enough? All these different things. Now, one thing I didn't struggle with when starting YouTube actually was I wasn't very nervous when actually starting YouTube. Like, I wasn't very nervous per se to be in front of the camera, but I wanted to make sure that I came across clearly. I was articulate. I wanted to make sure that my message was the right one, you know, that I was saying the correct things and the right information and the right facts. So that was one of the most important things for me as a new YouTuber that you'll probably have, where you'll want to, you know, make sure everything looks amazing and everything is correct and tip-top perfect. But guys, that's probably not how it's going to be at the beginning. And I'm drinking a lot of water because I'm talking so much, and I've been talking for a while now. But I'm going to post this one for sure because I have to get over this issue of perfectionism. And I think this will be a natural cycle when it comes to my YouTube career, I guess, because this is just who I am. I've always been like this, and especially in regards to creating content, I am like this. So yeah. But one thing you guys want to make sure is you know your why. Why exactly are you on YouTube? The why is very important because there are times where I've been so frustrated when making a YouTube video because, you know, either there was just issues or the uploading process. There's just copious amounts of issues that you could go through as a new YouTuber, and such a large learning curve to get over before you even see results, right? Before you even see results. I'm very far away from making monetary gain from my YouTube channel, but I still post content, and I still love posting content because I'm not doing it for the money, but I'm doing it because my desire in life is not to only be a consumer, but to actually be a creator, a content creator, to actually create content that people can use and get valuable information out of. Like, they can get valuable information out of my videos and what I have to offer. And so that deep-seated desire to not just be a consumer in life and consume and consume and consume, because I could go on YouTube and be on YouTube for hours in a day, but I was like, I have certain passions in life, and I know a lot about, you know, fashion, and I would consider myself very fashionable, and people around me would as well. And so I was like, why don't you make content out of this? Why don't you start to, you know, build a YouTube platform? And so late 2022, I decided to do that. And so with YouTube, guys, you are probably going to be your biggest judge. You're probably going to be your biggest judge. You're going to be your worst enemy, especially at the beginning. And I definitely am currently. I mean, I'm my biggest judge. There's, you know, I showed my friends that video that I was going to post this Sunday, but deleted because it wasn't to my liking, let's just say. And the things I pointed out to them were innocuous. They were like, you know, that's nothing. It was so insignificant. But of course, it was like blown out of proportion in my mind, to where I felt everyone would notice this thing, and it's just gonna throw them off the video, and they're not gonna get the main idea of the video. And it was just, now that I really look back at it, it was ridiculous. And so that's what motivated me to make this video, to kind of have a platform not to only just share my passions, but also my feelings and emotions in regards to what I'm doing here on YouTube, and I think that's very important, irrespective of the content you decide to shoot, if that's vlogs or fashion or whatever you decide to shoot. So yeah, I don't want to keep you too long, so thank you guys for watching to the end of this video. My next video will be back on fashion. I'm very excited about that one. Definitely be coming out next Sunday at 9 p.m. So tune in for that. But this was definitely a different type of video that I did. I was definitely not the most comfortable making this, but I was very trepidatious about making this video. But here I am. I know I totally bifurcated from my regular channel theme, but I thought this would be a very valuable video to share with you all, and so here it is. But thank you all very much for watching to the end. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. A new video out next week, so stay tuned. Bye guys, love you.